Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ralph here. So today I want to talk about the importance of accountability. I'm sure we all, like many of us, we all had a situation where maybe we broke up with our boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe we got fired from a job, or maybe we're not where we want to be financially. I think accountability plays a huge role in how we break down this information. All right. So today I want to talk about the importance of being accountable for the things that you do in your life. But before we begin, please smash that like button and don't be afraid to subscribe. All right. So when it comes to understanding accountability, I think accountability is very important. Like even for my life, there are times where I've left jobs. I've probably spoke about this in other videos where I've left jobs and even though I had mortgages to pay, I had car notes to pay, I always said to myself that regardless of this decision, if it works out or not, I'm accountable for my actions. I'm not gonna, if I leave the job and I find myself struggling after, I'm not gonna blame anyone for that decision. It was me and my decision alone. And when I did that, it helped put that pressure on me to understand that there's no other reason for why I'm where I want to be. I'm going to be the decider of that. I'm going to be that person that takes control of my life. I think a lot of times, like we like to put we like to put the onus on other people, on for why we're not where we want to be. So like if you broke up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and things didn't work out, you're going to blame that other person. I think we tend to do that too much instead of trying to figure out why we're in the situation that we're in today. Or maybe if you got fired from your job, we have the tendency to blame our boss or our coworkers when we should probably look inside ourselves and say, what could I have done to prevent this from happening? Or even when it comes to your finances, a lot of people think they like to blame, even when they're not making money or you're living paycheck to paycheck. I think a lot of people tend to look at the system, look at the government for why they are where they are, when in reality, maybe you can manage your money better. Because a lot of people, when it comes to like debt, when it comes to struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes it's not about not making enough money. Sometimes it's about managing your money. I think a lot of times it's about managing your money. Obviously, if you're making $20,000 a year and you have kids to feed and you have spouse to support, there's gonna be a struggle. But I think most people, when it comes to like struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, I think it has a lot to do with managing money. All right. So I think we have a tendency to blame outside sources for why we are where we are, when in reality, we should be looking at ourselves and trying to figure out what could I have done to prevent the situation from happening, or what could I have done to improve, or what can I do to improve the situation? So I think accountability is very important. I think we struggle with that in today's society. We're always trying to figure out why things are not working out the way we want it to be. So I think if more people can be accountable and try to understand that, and put that pressure on ourselves, then it leaves little chance for us being disappointed in our lives. So I would recommend everybody be accountable for the situation. When you're making this decision, before you make that decision, understand that, once this decision is made, regardless if it works out or not, I'm accountable for the results. All right, so that's all I got for today. Hope you like the content. Don't be afraid to hit the like button, and become a subscriber. All right, have a good one. Later.